It's been a month since our last Nano Dutch aquarium update, and the plant growth has been incredible, even with a low-budget CO2 setup. Today we're doing a trim and a glass clean and finally setting up a filter, and we'll show you exactly how we do it step by step. Now for the glass clean, we are using this aquarium safe sponge. This is safe for your plants and water chemistry. It doesn't scratch, it doesn't leave residue, and the algae comes right off. If you're looking for something similar, we've linked the products used in this video in the description. Look at this Rotala atra. It's already reached the surface. That's actually a great sign for a healthy tank, but it's time to trim it back and keep the tank looking neat. We'll use tweezers to collect the cuttings, and we're not throwing these away. Some of them are going straight back into the tank. That's one of the best things about stem plants like Rotala. Every cutting you trim can be replanted. You can use them to fill out your tank even more, or use it in another setup. To deal with the algae we've been seeing, we're dosing a little bit of Chem XL. It's one of the most recommended products for black-beard algae specifically, but please be careful with the amount. Overdosing can cause sensitive plants to melt. So it's been 20 days, and honestly it's a mixed bag. The plant growth is incredible, but the algae has really taken over. Today we're tackling both. We're going to do another trim, a full maintenance session, and most importantly, we're finally adding the filter. We're hoping that with better water flow, it should make a difference with the algae. Just look at that sponge, you can really tell the amount of algae we have in the tank right now. Let's trim the Rotala indica bonsai a bit, because this one is growing in a weird angle, and then let's do a 50% water change. We picked up a new drop checker, a bigger one this time. The previous one was so small that refilling it with liquid was a real struggle. This size is much more practical, and even though it's a larger checker, we'll tuck it away somewhere in the back so it doesn't distract from the aquascape. And here we go, finally setting up the filter. The first thing we always do before anything else is check the placement and if the cable reaches. We've attached the inlet and the skimmer pipe, but there's already a problem. The skimmer sits too high for this tank, which means it won't work here. In terms of filter media, we added the sponges in and a little bit of filter floss on top, and the filter actually came with some carbon as well, so we threw that in there too. As always, after a big water change, we add the chlorinator and beneficial bacteria. Now we'll go ahead and fill up the tank. Before we plug the filter in, we need to top off the filter with water. If you've never used the hang-on-the-back filter before, this is completely normal. They need to be primed first, otherwise it won't draw water properly. And now finally the filter is running. You can already see the surface agitation it's creating, and it's already pulling debris and muck out of the water. Thank you for spending some time with us. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, it really helps our channel. And just a heads up, a follow-up video is coming, because some of the plants grew out of control and started suffocating others, and then algae took over, so it doesn't quite look like this anymore. But that's a story for another day. We'll get into all of that in the next video.